here we are at the AWSome Day, Belgrade 2019, and we had some great panel, and we discussed a lot of things. One of the things was education, and we had some cool tips, and we discussed what's going on and what's going to happen. Please tell us more about yourself, who you are, what you do, and so we can discuss more about the cloud and the education.
Okay. So my name is Eckhart Eichler, and yes, you can hear it's a German name. I'm from Austria actually. So I'm working for Fastlane, and I'm working for Fastlane now for quite a few years.
Okay.
My background is engineering. Is consulting, and I joined Fastlane to work with them on their business development. And I spent actually the last 10 years or so in the US doing vendor relationship management and business development with a lot of vendors. I'm back in Europe now since 2 years, and now working on our service offerings and consulting offerings. So
education and consulting, it's similar. It goes hand by hand.
Well, it's sort of. I mean, it's pretty obvious that if you educate people and if you talk to customers by educating them, that they also are asking for more.
Yeah.
And they ask for more and say, hey, can you help me here? Can you help me there? Can you do a workshop for me? Can you do some sort of, help here and there? So, consulting professional services are a natural fit. And my background is consulting, and I came into training, and then I'm now back doing, consulting.
Is it easy, for you, because there's so much thing to learn before others, so you can show these things to them, or is it just the basic understanding of things that drives you, and you can do anything?
No. Me personally.
Yeah.
No, me personally not. Me personally is that of course you change what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So when I started as a consultant, I was doing the hardcore technical engineering.
Okay.
Now, as I also mentioned in the presentations here, I learned my lessons about technology being important, but not always first. So nowadays I'm talking more to customers about where they want to go, what they want to do, how they can use technology. And if I really need expertise, deep knowledge, I bring my team. Okay. I don't need to be that on my own.
So, do you think these events are useful, or this is just a kind of networking? What is this for?
For me or for?
Well, for you.
Well, I think these events are very useful, and what I actually liked at this event is, what I really try to tell people is that technology is extremely important, but you need to get your head a little bit above it, the nitty-gritty details, so that you can really have an educated conversation with your customer. Because if you're always into the deep down details, your customers will not always understand you, because they have business problems. And so you need to be able to talk about business problems.
So yesterday we talked about many different things. One of the things that I remember is that we both know what VAX VMS machines are. And do you think anything changed? It's just technology and.
No, I think what changed is that we have more and more technology that allows us to really achieve what we are looking for. So 20 years ago, I think businesses also looked for things and were dreaming up things, but you couldn't do it. Because technology was not at the point to do it. We had much more limitations. Today, we don't have that many limitations anymore.
You were saying that it's actually easier now, or it's just more complicated? How do you feel?
It's easier to achieve what businesses want, because we have the tool set. It's maybe more complicated because the breadth of technology is more.
So how this resonate in your work with the training thing? You have to do more courses and do more trainings, different trainings, this large spectrum of things.
We see a massive demand in education. In that field, yes. But what I also see, and we talked about that, I think, in infrastructure, we started 20 years ago. And now we already get people out of university that have a decent knowledge in infrastructure because they already learned it there. And now in cloud, these new software engineering technologies, I mean, it's a new technology. We don't get these people necessarily out of university. But this will change.
So should we just start teaching kids in the kindergartens about the cloud? Should they have some kind of picture books with this? Is it too late for them, maybe? Well, what should we do? When should everyone start? Should they all?
They already start.
Yeah.
They have a smartphone.
Yeah. They're already there.
Just by having a smartphone, they have a different approach to technology.
Yeah. No fear, no.
No fear, no nothing. Yeah. I mean, what we should do actually is really we need to focus more. We need to give more people the opportunity to learn technology. I mean, I'm not sure how this is in Serbia, but I know it from other countries where we don't have enough space. We don't have enough room at universities to really educate enough people.
Yeah, challenges. Okay, so what we're seeing now is just an explosion of many sources. So the fast lane is providing some great ways to learn things, but you have internet, you have courses, organized courses for companies, you have organized public courses, so many different ways. It's just a giant spectrum of different services, so, and also this consulting part of the job. So for yourself, I mean, what do you like? What's your
what I personally really like,
what do you like to do? What do you like to do consulting or training or?
No, what I like is to talk to people, to understand what they are up to, what their business needs are, and then helping them to understand what technologies are available to get them there. Yeah. So that's what I really like to do.
Yeah, thank you for this conversation.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed this.
Thank you.
Come back to Belgrade.
Thank you, I will.
Thank you.